bear with me. Cheers! Bear with me! Brought to you by Deluxe Restaurant and Lounge at 18 Caledonia Avenue, Kingston!
On my TV, Great Vibes Only, episode 2. With who? I'm the brilliant superstar, graceful savant of Mars, Rolando.
And I'm K. Chris.
I'm Jimmy Xavier.
Jimmy
is, and I'm Crayon. You can call me Crayon. So we see all the love that you've been giving us with Bear With Me, and keep it coming. Keep it more, keep more, you know.
Yeah man, we love it, we love it. Love the love, appreciate the support, love the everything about what you're doing, you know.
Feel it, and I'm feel it in my heart.
Inside of my heart, and the arteries that flows through the body, you know. Love it!
So we're here at Deluxe Restaurant and Bar, and we're all another bar.
So, let's drink. And what are we drinking today? Well, take a free sip and then we drink them more. Let's say what. Yeah. What are we drinking to today? Sylvia, what are you drinking to?
I will kickstart it. I just want to say, I'll drink to the fact that we're at episode 2.
Yes.
Loving the vibes,
Yes.
loving the support,
Yes.
the traction.
Yes.
And we're here to just entertain, educate, and to just take this thing to another level. So I'll
Yes.
drink to that. But along with that, I'd also like to drink to just all the hardworking people that's
Right.
in society. Working hard in the hot
Right.
sun, juggling in the street, all the parents really sacrificing for the kids. Big up to all of them, so I'm drinking to that.
Hell yeah.
But tell me, Chris, where you are drinking?
I'm drinking a Magnum tonic wine, you know, and it's the vibe from the you know, the Magnum is really
So tell me something.
tonicking.
Y'all must show works later?
No. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Check my calendar. Check the calendar.
Say about to drink calendar.
But really, actually, I am drinking. I love. Yeah, man, me I drink to the second episode. This vibe.
Real talk, real talk.
Yo! Me not like, wanna just, y'all are just, oh my god, wanna just,
Are y'all?
wanna just, oh my god, look how me mess up the table, watch it. Me even love it, love the vibes, love the energy, the crew, big up Lady Renee, big up yourself, big up Vanessa,
Big up Mercedes.
Mercedes, yo, Mercedes, they look like they're fresh out of the oven. Me have to drink to that as well.
Yeah.
Fierce on point. Well, yeah. You know. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, me have a drink to that. And just moving forward, moving on. What you are drink to?
I must say, Christopher, are you geometry because you really angled that?
Thank you. I try my best.
Yeah, I
really do try my best. I want to be as entertaining as I possibly can.
Alright.
Yeah,
I do try my best.
Amen, my
But
Alright.
everything my angle and triangle at. How them do it? How them
Set and
triangle?
triangle.
Yeah,
man.
just angle.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. As you can see, Christopher has been drinking
Everything's a
too.
liar.
Everything that is here.
Rolando is a liar. He's a liar.
But personally, I'm again drinking to just the ability that we're here to be together again
Yes.
at yet another episode.
Together.
We're all safe, we're healthy, we're strong back. We're dep on the road to
Yeah, we're dep on
healthy.
the road.
We're dep on the road to healthy.
No,
But we in
no.
good spirits.
We're in good spirits and we're here
Yeah,
to all
good
our vibe.
spirits.
And just the ability
That's
to commune and come together.
Great vibes.
Always
Great
drinking to
vibes.
that.
Yeah, man, good
That
spirits.
only.
Yeah, man, Deluxe are going with the good spirit, man.
One at a time. Alright, so one at a time, yeah, drink too. Don't prosperity, love. You know, my TV big up on yourself.
Yes.
3 and a 1 and a 2 a 1.
Yes. Yes. Beer vibes.
Well, yes,
Vibes,
I'm
yeah.
drinking to having this, you know, this talk and this build back on this vibe and
Love it.
understand other people's views and, you know different how people think and, you know, in a different way. So, yeah, it's a good look. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
man.
I'm actually learning from Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Mr. Minister!
Yeah, one local scientist over here, so.
Oh, Lord.
Science again? What kind of
And
science?
then we have,
Because you know there was a rumor in high school that
we
me did
have
do
go
little.
down and town and market and I'm power and picture.
You know, I resent that.
I'm just
I
saying. But that's what I'm saying when I.
Anyways,
A good thing, you know.
before we lead into a confrontation, right here, so between Chris and Ryan, let's just quickly talk about what is going into your lives and what you're dealing with. Let's start with Xavier here.
Well, not much already going on in my life, but I have to say, I'm alive and well. My family, they're okay, they're doing well. We're just taking each day a step at a time. And we're not really rushing. We're not watching a man over this as this a man over that, and we need to do that too. So
nice and easy.
Just a life. Life is what's taking place right now for me, and just wanna live. Big up everybody. More life, more prosperity.
And you like what's going on in your life as it is now? Yeah. No man, you need a little excitement for your life. What going on in my life? Should I talk about what's going on in my life?
Yeah, clearly it's exciting.
Clearly it is. What is going on in my life? Not much. There's no much.
Just kill it. Wow.
You know, I'm more just big up to the new job with my arm. Don't ask me nothing about my job. Just know that I'm a senior accountant. You know.
Alright, so when you say senior accountant, that means that somebody that gonna watch the episode and I'm gonna get a call and say I need to come down to the station and answer some questions related.
Station.
But that's what I say, you say senior accountant and I ask you about it.
Not about my job.
Alright.
Just know that I'm a senior accountant.
If I do not know, I cannot be a witness.
Well.
Alright, so all that being said, Ryan, Wagwan.
Wagwan, when we cut off the losses, looking at your haircut. Yes.
Yo!
So I've been in a little toxic relationship for a bit, and I had to cut it, you know, come out of my phone. But yeah, it's been really toxic. 8 months, and you know, it just well toxic. Me like kind of like the toxic, but me probably think toxic too mad moved to insane. Yeah, like it's way too much. It reached a point where I get really angry. I was really angry. I haven't got angry so quick. And I realized I could not give anybody that power.
Whilst Ryan would say that, you know, for the persons out there who enjoy the toxicity of the relationship, you know, enjoy yourself, full joy yourself. You love living on the edge, you know. I love living on the edge as well.
My TV is
but
not
you know,
liable for any damages.
I used to have them something in the leg.
If you stay in a toxic relationship.
There you go.
And on that, you know,
Me not saying that
before
no.
my fellow co-star here gets himself into some trouble, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
This is...
She said, alright,
Sure.
that does sound bad, but you're gonna need influential assets, you know? Breast, leg, and thigh.
It's a combo!
You better believe
Where's the
it.
prize?
So he said, alright, no problem. Him take all them like savings and 2 credit card and send ALL on and send Goody go do surgery abroad. Alright.
It's a sweet space where we share, right fellas? Just because we care. It's time for Puerto.
Oh yeah, man. And just in case you're just tuning in, it's on my TV, where it's great vibes on.
Gents and brothers rocking in the bosom of Christ.
Hallelujah.
Today's sport up topic is how freaky should a freak be?
Hey.
AKA, how freaky is too freaky? Ryan, I feel like you have enough words for that topic. Yeah?
No. Ryan, look at the one who have a lot to say.
Listen, how freaky is too freaky? It depends on your liking, you know. Persons like the extra mile, you look at golden showers and then do different.
They reach very fast.
Wait.
Hold on, make him walk. Make him get here.
Hold on. The farthest I think I've gone is squirt when ladies are squirting us and rubbing.
That's a regular.
That's the farthest. But I don't think you have a limit. It's what you like. It's what you really interested in, and if you have a partner that you can explore with, you're married or in a relationship, whatever it may be, you try different things, you see what works, because the same boring pan bed now go to everybody.
You know when I'm worried,
So on the bed and so we can go into bed and we try it, you know.
Can go up on the roof, can swing from the chandelier,
Yeah,
can
we
walk
use
like
the
that,
hand,
come up and piss.
all of that. But
all
for
of
me,
those.
the far going freakiness, it has to be somebody who I'm really interested in, but there's no limit.
Alright, so
for myself.
I fundamentally say that specifically, there has to be limits, at least in my case, or in general. When we take a look at, like, say, the BDSM space or the king space, the fetish space, there is the concept of limits, which is essentially how far is too far. But you have different kind of limits. You have your regular limits, you have your soft limits, and you have your hard limits.
Yeah.
So your soft limits is, I wouldn't usually do this, but if you're somebody that I'm really comfortable with, yeah, I'll consider it. We can probably try it 1 or 2 times. But your hard limit is absolutely not.
Hell the fuck no.
Me not do that. You find somebody else.
There is
Call up Jesus.
It
Can me not go
depends
this up.
on your other half.
Absolutely. But it depends on you
And
also.
a single man, freaky one, stand up and you look for me, I'll pay you down there.
That's not freaky, that's regular.
That's not freaky. That's a regular
Let's recontextualize the conversation
But
here.
there
What
you
is
go.
freaky to you?
Exactly.
What me just do, probably that's for you.
Oh.
That not freaky for
That
you?
is my limit. You
Look
find
here.
hard, soft, middle, wherever. That's my.
Fair enough.
Look here,
fair
you
enough.
see freaky for me? You finish what you say? What you mean too freaky? Freakiness will have a limit, let me tell you that. Freakiness need to, you know, come to think of it, I remember when I had an experience with, you know, this individual, and you know, they were there, and they were on top of me, and you know, and because I was just enjoying the moment, you know, I was just like there, like, and lo and behold, me feel this cool, wet, slimy thing just drop right on me like fuck it, don't. Get the fuck up, get the fuck up, get the fuck up. This shit is, let's shut it down, shut it down. But you never discuss this with me, you never discuss this with me. You just spit in my mouth, spit in my mouth, you know spit taste?
I'm gonna tell you something.
You know spit taste?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Hold on, you know how spit taste? From another person, I mean not talk spit. When you talk with them, you kiss somebody and exchange on the lips them lock together. Maybe the spit ooze out and it have the string and it long down.
Damn,
and you
bro.
feel it and because it exposed to the ear, it gets full and jump. That shit is nasty!
So here's the thing,
Hell,
though.
you mad?
Here's the thing. Mouth for spitting out, but spitting them out for sexy.
Yeah.
And that's the other
it's
thing.
for sexy.
You have to talk to the person
Yes,
about
please.
what
Talk to
you're
me about
into,
it.
what you're
Come
going to
here,
get
baby.
into, what you're going to try. I understand that you can get overwhelmed by the moment and you just feel like, say, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I am not, you know, a stranger, so spitting, you know, letting it drip. I'm going to hack up now if I'm going to you know. But at the same time, it's always a conversation first. It's always going to be a, hey, you know, I feel like, you know, the way you look, the way you did on this and like,
I just feel like
are you
spit fire.
comfortable with that? And that comes back to the whole conversation of limits and having the conversation at the start of, you might into that, but me not into that. Keep that from me. I'm go church and them something. I'm gonna go good.
No. Listen, Bet the bedroom not for boring. Me no want a Christian in a blood clot bed. Me no want that.
I will have you.
That show.
To that. Wait, to that. Have anybody imagined that you go to church and you pass up the being whole solely and the wife is like sitting over this side and you're imagining like how pastor and his wife
Pastor Freaky.
go on with himself.
Pastor
Feel
Freaky.
nice. You ever have sex with a Christian woman?
Let me tell you
Feel
something.
nice.
Feel nice.
Feel nice.
Call
Let
him
me-
Jesus,
Most of them,
Joseph,
to be
and-
honest. Lord Jesus, feel nice. Oh my God. Feel nice. Feel nice.
Listen, because you see, God is omniscient. But even God himself knows that when Pastor goes into the bedroom, him change the channel and go put on like a sports or something.
That's right.
Him go check up what the next one down at New Kingston and do. Cause when there's
Alright, then I go tell the life on the pastor.
Do no matter with it.
Then I go tell the life on the pastor. Sorry, sir, reverend.
you know, like when you watch them show them and them tell the people them to leave space for Jesus.
Yeah.
There's no room for Jesus in the bedroom. Oh, I'm
No.
sorry.
The bedroom is undefined.
Of course there's space. Normally you're having, if it's good and legs are in the air and everything and she's on Jesus.
Of course, you can call out Jesus' name as long as they enjoy myself. As long as you're both enjoying yourself, call out the name of Jesus.
Listen. If I end up at hell, I'm going to hell on my own accord. So
That's right.
With that
That's
tangent,
right.
Xavier, you've been very quiet this entire conversation.
Well, pastor, you have to reverend.
You know, they're not going to take liberty as
Brother Xavier.
Yes.
Yes, brother.
Yes.
I'll be a things will want to go on.
No. Come on.
You see me over here, so I'll stay there, mate. Come here, learn from them. Really, you know,
Yeah,
see
learn
what
from
you wanna say.
me.
What's your guys' honest take on it? And you guys have been sharing, and that's pretty fine.
I don't have no certificate
me-
from Michael. I can't teach you anything,
How
sir.
freaky should a freak be? For me, I'm gonna answer that question objectively. First off, they're a freak. The possibilities are endless. So
That's right.
They're the avenue is there.
That's
the
right.
will is there for them to explore their sexuality and to do all that stuff. All things that you can imagine and then consider and
But
wonder
for
about.
you, what are the
I'm gonna
things
get
you
there. I'm
imagine?
gonna
Get there.
No, for me, I think as you would have alluded to, communication. From the get-go, or if there's a new thought comes into mind, partners have to really talk about it and say, I'm into this, I'm not into that, I like this, I don't like that. Because part of that conversation plays on what really gets the person off.
Right.
In pleasure
And any
and
shift,
stuff like that.
any shift in the sexual encounter requires a re-establishment of consent.
That's true.
So yeah, we obviously as adults we come here and we consent to having sex, but now we're trying to do something different or something new is coming up. I need to ensure that you're okay with that.
I agree.
Just because you're down to fucking and gallivanting don't mean say you're down to the antics as well.
So do you
So-
ask that at first? At first, sometimes it doesn't mean somebody at first. This communication and connection, it does happen. What one night stand? What do you do in that sense? Do you have a conversation before while the heat is hot and everything?
Well, I don't have freaky sex with any and anybody.
Wow.
I definitely do not give. I definitely wouldn't expect that in a one night stand you're throwing out all the stuff. You just like give away everything for free. There's no preview. There's no free trial. Just straight subscription for $0.00. Like nothing left to the imagination. I don't imagine that. But if it's a case where we meet a girl or we link or we vibe and we talk, probably have sex. But we'll probably later on we decide we're going to see each other more frequently. Eventually the conversation is going to come about, hey, listen, I have particular interests. What are your limits? No, when I reach this, say, but what do you think about these interests? What are your interests? And then what are your limits? What are the things that you're open to trying? And what are the things that are definitely off the radar?
Personally, I haven't really gone down that route. I haven't really explored that side of my sexuality. No. But what I'll say is that freakiness in the bedroom, freaks should be free to, be freaks. With that being said, they should somewhat, how would I put it? You don't want to get lost in the sauce. As long as you're not like coerced into something, you're not doing it because him like this or she like this, so I'm gonna just do it. As long as
Do
you're
it
comfortable,
because you enjoy
do
it.
From looking
So
at
that's my
You know, some people try these things because they see on other network and on them other places wherever they
Yeah,
find
and if you don't like it, stop.
And they just want to try it.
Just
But if
try.
if you don't like it, they don't say upon and don't like it.
So-
Why would you
hard got to know what
I-
you like.
That is true.
Yeah.
But if you try it though, in the
Try.
midst of trying, then you say your partner like it, you have to continue with it same way.
You probably find somebody else.
Me not nobody come shit for me. Me not nobody come give me no golden shower. Me not nobody come spit in my mouth. Alright, too much. None of them something here. I was on Twitter one time and I see one woman.
In the name of
Let me
Jesus,
tell you what.
I rebuke you.
It was so disgusting and I'm like, what
We
the
do
fuck?
apologize. We do apologize.
Because I see these things.
No, let me tell you, I do consider myself a bit of an experimentalist in terms
Yeah.
of I will try anything once, but I do have
Limits. Yes.
level.
There's
like,
a cap to it.
type of girl, calm down yourself. But notwithstanding, That's
Henceforth
a very
accordingly.
valid question. If you don't try it, how are you going to know if you don't like it?
True.
And that's the thing. The minute you try it and you realize, okay, this is not for me, because I'm telling you, you will know within
Yeah.
seconds whether it is for you or not for you, and you can stop.
Yeah,
Just
but
stop this up.
if I've seen it before though, if I've seen it but have that experience vicariously through somebody else, me never see a video and I go, me don't want to try that shit.
Yeah,
And as I said, me don't want nobody come shit for me, piss for me, or
Alright, in that case, thank you. How freaky are you? Yeah, you discuss it with your partner. We'll be back with Beer With Me.
That person as long as them are fulfill the need where you want, because you know meetings like to be like a sugar baby and I get all 100,000 or like 1,000 US a week or so, you know them
A week? No, I don't think so.
That's what I would expect.
No, it never have it like that. But like I said, it was sufficient, and I was grateful because you know you might find a sugar daddy and him want you to do some outrageous things and him want you to do some things to make you feel uncomfortable and out of character.
Dubai,
Yeah,
Dubai people
like that. There wasn't anything like that.
Bear to Dare on My TV. Great vibes only.
Here at Deluxe Restaurant and Lounge, 1A Caledonia Avenue, Kingston, are proud
Yes.
headline sponsor. Yes! Come on, I feel the liquor speak to me, you know.
Okay.
It's the spirit.
So obviously we have poured it up.
Very much so.
And we're feeling the effects, so now we're just going straight to bearing our personal experiences and daring to share. So, gentlemen, we have come together once more.
Yes, in the covenant.
In the covenant,
Yes.
blessed, sanctified, and kept.
Yeah,
What
man.
do you consider wife material?
Alright, wife material. Some get a class. Not even a string, some of them is. You may tell, not even a string.
Not even thread,
Not
not even eagle eye.
material. Eagle eye.
Alright, no, let me touch the wife material.
Yeah, man, touch wife material.
The wash, cook,
That's
clean,
right.
can
No, no,
twist
no, no,
face,
no,
get
no.
massage. Hold on, no. Twist face, get massage. Make sure say toenail them clean. You know the kids them nice and wife material. Me go to the go work if money and can't come here. Wife to me, big up that.
No, we're asking for wife material, not the job description for your helper.
I was up.
Alright. Let me give you the wife.
Yes, please.
So wife material for me. Normally they say have an expectation. You're supposed to have an expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to have an expectation of a wife material. I want her to be herself. I want her to come with who she actually is, and I adjust or she adjusts. We have the conversations based on, you know, I don't like this, I like this, whatever it is. So you have to grow into the wife material. We have to grow into the wife material to say, alright, then this is what, and then she still have to say, you know, husband material.
Listen.
So growing for me with somebody is more valuable than, okay, then you have this, you have that. I was just kidding. You have this, you have that.
Yeah, I
and
mean
that,
the first half.
Yes, the maid, but growing with somebody and then understanding the difference of me and you and your likes and your dislikes, your bad days, all of that is what material.
And I love the fact that you say that because on a number of occasions, and I've heard discussions on YouTube and other, you know, media platforms where persons always say, you know, the man have to have this, he must make this money, he must do this, that, whatever,
6 foot
whatever.
tall.
6 foot tall, that,
can't
this, whatever,
tell.
whatever. Well, you're 6
because you're
foot.
6'2".
But it's true.
Always say that.
And a lot of persons, a lot of women, I mean, will come out and say all of these things and say, yo, you must have this, that, whatever, whatever. But what do you have? What do you bring
Then I'm
to
gonna
the
say you're the table. I am the
Yes. What do you bring to the table?
Tablecloth,
I
table
already have
mats,
this, that, whatever,
utensil.
whatever. All the things that you. What do you bring to the table? I personally believe that, you know, and I wrote something that was I don't know if it's really this, that, or whatever, but you know, I do dabble in the poetry division as well. Like you, Roland, and you're just so freaking amazing, you know, so fucking amazing. But I mean, I have stated before that you know there are you see if there are persons who would make lists of what they're looking for within a partner and stuff, you know, and
that's
many
a
a time
manifestation. Though.
Exactly.
That's like writing out what you want and attracting
exactly.
it to you.
Yeah, man. And there are many times it works. Trust me, it works. You write down the things that you're looking for, but oftentimes you're not gonna find everything with upon the list.
True.
But what I believe, you see, if you can find somebody, you can find somebody who have like 70%, 80%, or 90% of what is on the list. It's up to you as the individual to bring that 30%, that 10%, that 20%, that 10% to make up that 100%. You know,
It's a give and take.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take.
So,
and as it relates to wife material, oftentimes you hear women say, yo, they must have this, that, whatever. And they're more often than not, you see women at times say like, you know, the man's supposed to wait and they can supposed to take care of me or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what Bible says.
Take care of yourself.
True. That's what Bible says. The man
like,
should be the head of the house.
You have men who are looking for women who should submissive, should not
right.
should that.
And nothing is wrong with that. I have no problem with that. But to each his own. I know what I am looking for. You probably have what you look for. You guys probably have what you look for. Everybody have their own preference. Everybody have their own preference. Some man who want a woman who can take care of her and give her the word and all that something there. Some man who don't want, you know, want a woman who can, assist me with some of the things that we can have emotionally, physically, you know, mentally be there, somebody I can talk to. If I have a bad day, I can come and talk to them something. You have someone who doesn't really talk or anything, you just say anything and say, okay, I just roll with the flow or everything or whatever the case may be.
Roll with the flow.
Yeah, roll with the flow. But you have some woman out there just
turn into my
wife.
You know, you touch on a very valid point there with the 70-30 thing, which I think is like what a lot of people miss from relationships. It is collaboration.
Yep.
I don't say compromise.
Not compromise.
Whenever I hear the word compromise, that's what I'm going to. Whenever I hear the word compromise in the context of a relationship, I think about this interview with Eartha Kitt. I love Eartha Kitt. She's amazing. Where the interviewer asks her, if a man comes into your life, are you willing to compromise? And she goes, a man comes into my life.
That's right.
And I must compromise. And later on in the interview, she also says, I fall in love with myself.
There you go. I love her.
I fall in love with myself, and then I find somebody to share that with.
That's right.
And that's the point. Alright, so I'm going to be honest. I do not respect marriage as a social institution. I think that if you're going to get legally married, you do it for financial reasons. If you can get like insurance benefits, like transactional. But I think like legally, marry somebody you're never going to fall out with, you know, and you recognize that it's a business concept.
This is the first time. I learned something. Come on, continue.
Overall, Kardashian.
Romantically though, romantically what I look for in a long-term partner, somebody that I can see myself spending, I'm not going to say the rest of my life, because as a poet who like sort of, my expertise is in the fact that a lot of things slip out of your reach after you've enjoyed them for a time. I feel that all things without exception are going to come to an end. But for you to constitute a large portion of my memory, for you to, when you depart, I say, there are moments that I did not like, but there are moments that I really enjoyed, thoroughly enjoyed. And for me to look at you and say, there is no distance between the earth, sun, and moon that I would not crawl or find a star to settle on with.
What? We're the man. Continue.
You have to be somebody who first matches me energetically. I am energy, change, I am messy, I am filthy, but I am romantic and I'm beautiful.
And I'm willing to do anything you want from as long as we have that. I mean, to an extent, I'm willing to do, cause I mean, I'm a woman. I'm willing to do anything I want, anything I can do for you, as long as it's within my capability or my capacity.
I'm willing to see a problem and fix it. I am willing to
that's the one
have
material,
a conflict,
but that's the thing. You end up
and a conversation,
that person, and then the conversation, the whole energy of, okay, then let's change this, let's do this, let's be better, let's have a bigger picture of where we're coming.
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
Right.
Where do you go from here?
Say it, yeah.
What you say?
I know the time was coming, but yeah, guys, for me, wife material is not something that I take lightly. But for me, first off, as my good friend here would have mentioned, energy is vital. And apart from the physical like looks and physical attraction, the energy is the next thing that really catches you to grow or to get involved with someone. But for me, quite frankly, and simply put, wife material, someone who essentially I see myself in. That is to say, someone who is just humble, someone who is cultured, someone who is spiritual. Hey, you don't have to be a Jesus freak or anything like that. Just spiritual.
Jesus.
Hey,
When you say spiritual,
You said Jesus freak.
is it like they have a religious belief or they have your religious belief?
No, that's not religious belief. Of their own.
Love that. Love that.
Someone who acknowledges and appreciates that there's some higher being.
There you go.
And someone who just is all about gratitude. Just
Give thanks.
give thanks for life. And someone who I can see can be a model of my children.
Yeah, man.
Someone who can raise my kids, pass on those values, those morals, and just someone who's a good communicator.
Yep.
As cliche as it sounds, guys, communication is key.
Communication.
Communication is
Drink to that.
the word of the day. Communication.
Let me tell you something. A lot of relationships fail because there is an unwillingness to communicate. Whether you
Change
have
also.
whether you have like attachment issues or anything of the sort, for it to work, you have to talk. You have to talk it out, you have to understand it. And I think that's where a lot of us are coming towards.
Yeah.
The ability to come together, talk and grow. And I love and I enjoy the fact that you have all dared to bear to dare.
Yeah, man.
Come together to share what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So viewers, if any of my nice friend them look like somebody, your husband material and you match them wife material, just leave a comment or a like or something below. But for the time being, this has been Bear Today with the Bear With Me crew on my TV. You don't know it's great vibes.
Yeah, man. Here at the Deluxe Restaurant and Lounge 1A Caledonia Avenue, Kingston. Press
Play.
Have you ever seen a long single? Ready? Like a school play.
Ready.
Yeah, man, ready, man.
Ready.
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 Never have I ever.
Never have I ever. Lot of people are gonna know my business.
I
Me
know
as
things
father.
mean, I know.
Tell me.
They say, see my hand them up in the air, means that
So we'll hold up 10 fingers, and if we've done it,
Yes.
I'm a 10
based on the prompt, if we've done it, we'll put on a finger.
Yeah.
If we haven't done it, we keep the fingers
Yeah.
up. Let's go!
I want kind of finger in a
Do it.
yeah, so.
So let's go!
Never have I ever faked an orgasm.
Voila.
Never have I ever faked an orgasm.
Listen, when it don't work,
Yes.
but just call my Uber, you know. Just call my Uber.
Yep. You just want to get it over with?
Let's go
Yeah,
there.
bitch. Let's just get it done. Come on.
Never
Let's
have I ever ghosted anyone.
that's a regular song. Ghosted somebody, of course.
Bye.
Ghosted.
I ghost people when they're creepy.
Yep.
I believe that if you have been talking to somebody for a while, they deserve closure. But if you're being weird,
Yeah.
bye.
You send
Bitch,
one
bye.
picture and it doesn't look like you, and I drive up onto your foot and it look like somebody else. I driving left you.
Yep, bitch, bye.
Okay, so
I drive
never
in left
have
hand.
I ever paid for sex.
Never do that.
Never in my life.
So nice.
No, sir.
Look how much
I'm getting
shirt
it
press.
for free. Yeah, man.
Nice to
No,
that.
Look how much shirt press on my pants.
exactly.
Pay for sex.
Never have I ever been in a relationship with someone the same age as my parents.
No.
I probably talk to our date.
Never.
Relationship.
Never.
Yeah, never a relationship.
Yeah.
Never.
A couple big women has
I like
caught my
those ladies
attention.
who are in their
Yeah.
age and them just look smooth and nice.
Yeah, but never
big woman
dated.
business.
I love
yeah.
big woman.
Never
Clean.
dated.
Big woman must do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Never have
Clean.
I ever met someone from a dating app.
I have done that, yes.
Must have a finger them a run out.
I have. No, man. Whack you.
My finger them a run out.
Hey, man, I feel comfortable. The people are not so much about me now.
Why me and say if you have 7 fingers? Come ready. Come again.
Never have I ever slept with my best friend's ex.
Oh, never.
No.
A friend's ex?
The best friend's ex.
But not a best friend, a friend I will me keep.
Oh, wow.
So,
Wow.
No.
So strong now.
Never have I ever worn the same underwear 2 days in a row.
Now we're OCD too bad.
I have done that.
no comment on that question.
Not gonna lie, I've done that. Yeah, I've done that.
2 days?
Yes, today I've done that. I have. I'm not gonna lie, I have done that.
And finally, never have I ever sent a picture of my deed to someone.
Always. You have to see it first.
But it's what kind of question that?
You have to tell me.
Every man do that. Every single man.
I have 5 more fingers.
Yeah, talk to anybody else. They have 4 fingers left. 4. That's it.
Throw your
That's it. I win the
Give
game.
me 5 rand.
I win the game.
All of them.
I win the game.
Come.
There's more? Any
So let's see
more?
who can go to 0.
Go. Alright.
Let's go
Never
fast.
have I ever had sex in a public place.
Yeah,
You don't like this.
If I don't hear about my university life.
Chris, how many these fingers?
A person don't see it.
Hey,
Listen to me.
Never have I
Rastaman.
Never have I ever lied about who I am to get someone interested.
No, never do that. Never do that. Lies.
Lies,
No, never
lies,
that.
Melanie.
So that
Lies.
me. Nobody else.
I've never done that.
You like your ticket?
Never have I ever slept with someone and told my friends.
Friend of know, you have to tell
Best
us.
friend of know.
Me have to
Best
tell you.
friend of know. Mr. Friend.
It's nice.
Hey, you.
Alright, Vanessa, you see, because sometimes me left out or some night, take a taxi, go some place where you're not supposed to go at night.
That's
I
it.
have to make a friend know which part, but then share my life
Oh, well,
location
yeah.
and them stuff.
That-
Yeah, but I'm the same as
Hey,
me.
hey,
Let friend know what
You know
one.
what
Yeah, but
I
wait,
never
find
saw me
out
for
the girl
calm
from
in
the
the
ghetto from the inner city.
Come next 5 minutes.
Hey, give me the girl every day we kid is now.
Never have I ever watched porn.
Every day.
But it's about one finger left.
Every day.
One finger I have
The
left.
last one is, never have I ever peed my bed as an adult.
Never.
Not as an adult.
I'm so sorry.
Not as an adult.
I'll jump up.
Me always jump up.
This is how
How many
I
for the age right
Mastered it.
Mr. Bono telling my chest.
Brother, I suppose this Monday. No, sir.
That's it. So Christopher, you are the most tumultuous, torn out. He
I don't
can
know
also
alone.
us all.
I don't know alone. Rain on one finger
Your
too.
ticket.
One, two.
No, Rayan was
Red
never.
card.